Real Talk, Queering Racial Justice plus Faith. A conversation between Carlos Samuel Reyes Rodríguez and Paola Andrea Márquez Leones. Come, Spirit, come. Conspire with us, convict us, consecrate us with compassion, and lead us in truth as we endeavor to enflesh a new way together.
O sea, ni aquí ni allá, de una región bastante patriarcal como la costa caribe.
El no espacio, por ejemplo, para mi propia identidad, donde yo creo que lo que ella llama la traición viene más con los privilegios de mi color de piel. Entonces, en el que yo, al ser una persona que tiene piel clara, evidentemente tengo privilegios de ese lugar, aunque me identifico con una cultura más afro, ¿verdad? Entonces eso es para mí es un lugar donde todavía incluso enunciarme como afro es algo que...
Es decir, yo tuve que venir a Estados Unidos, pero tuve que salir de Barranquilla para poderme dar cuenta. Al contrario, I will be just one more.
Like Christianity has always been, about loving your neighbor, but it feels to me that there's a conversation that is missing, and I think that it is the criticism to Christianity, and that it's not included in the conversation, because the spirituality and the discourse and the speeches and everything that we've been saying have not changed or affected or been radical enough to disrupt the ways in we behave and we discriminate against Black, queer, and trans. So the most radical way of being, the most discriminated against, continue to be ostracized of the church. So even emphasizing this loving your neighbor sometimes doesn't feel radical enough. And I wonder if including the criticism that others have, even within Christianity, can help us to be more radical.
As a manifestation of the betrayal is that in a survival system, meaning in a system where everyone tries to survive under a dominant culture, I am reminded of the term used by Dr. Cedric Johnson back in Wesley Theological Seminary that we explored many occasions, harmful adaptation. So in order for you to adapt to the system, you have to put others down. And that happens within the same migrant communities, within the same Black communities, even within the same LGBTQIA communities as well. That I need to survive and I will do anything. And it can be conscious or unconsciously, but I need to put the poor in a poorer side, on a poorer level, the woman to put her in a lower level so I can somehow feel a sense of self-righteousness, a sense of power, a sense of value or worth, rather than that communality, that interconnection that spirituality calls us to, right? That is what the real spirituality is calling us to be. As you mentioned, it doesn't happen often in the church because we are still linked to a set of rules or norms or commandments that doesn't give us the freedom to say, hey, you're right. God is an immigrant, right? Hey, you are right. Blacks, browns, indigenous brothers and sisters, we are all part of who we are meant to be created.
I don't see spaces of solidarity within the main denominations. And even when I do see solidarity, like it feels to me very performative and very divided. Only like this Black folks speaking of their own oppression, right? and then white folks feeling guilty, and then I've seen like Hispanics who are Latinx or immigrants who are very much guilty of their own racism are not called to the table, but also have a lot to say when it comes to racial oppression, right? So I've seen like I don't see a space in which we can be in solidarity within the church.